Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful spring day here in the Netherlands. It's foggy and like the wind is warm. It's nice and it's really spring. So happy spring, everyone. I am here on the Love Our Life bench with my regular co-host, Maven the dog. Yes, she's a very good dog. She's having a lovely day. I wanted to pop in and talk a little bit about finding your brand voice and how important it is, because it's top of mind, because I just did a full rework of module 2 in our program where we talk about branding guidelines and really dive deep into how to find your voice. So it's just like in my mind. And really the point of finding your brand voice is to always talk to your customers and your potential customers in the same way. Because one really good example is that one of the questions we ask is, do you swear? It seems silly, but if you've never thought about it, I know personally for me, I swear, and sometimes I swear when I'm talking to clients, because that's part of my brand voice, and I don't want them to be surprised if it does happen when it's quite serious. So do you know the answer? Do you swear in your brand? If the answer is no, fine. If the answer is yes, also fine. But you need to know, because if you never do and it's not part of your brand voice, and then all of a sudden you drop an F-bomb because that's like unnatural language for you, or you don't have that set of rules defined for your brand, it's jarring for your customers, and you really don't want that, because they're like, it's just a word, but they're part of them, whether it's conscious or subconscious, is going to be, oh, do I know who I'm talking to? Is this the same brand? In that same light, like, what's the tone you take? Are you their best friend, telling them about a cool product, or are you their like auntie, giving you like real advice? You need to stay with that tone, and you shouldn't bop back and forth, because if you do, it's just really gonna confuse your audience. They expect you to always be the same, and you should always be the same. You should be consistent, and you should also be consistent with the imagery that you use. So you're not going to use the image of like women being BFFs if if you're also then talking to them about being a coach. You're not going to use a photo of a party if you are like a professional and you give professional monetary advice. Like, it might be eye-catching, but in the long run, it's probably not going to suit you to just throw some imagery in there that you think is pretty. You really always want to stick with your brand guidelines. You really want to write those up and know exactly who you're talking to and how you're talking to them. It's vital. If you want to talk more about this, I love it. It's already 4.5 minutes into this video, but I can go on for hours and hours, because it does take hours and hours to build the program. But I think you get the picture. If you do want to talk more, or you just want me to check out your brand voice, go ahead and schedule a strategy session with me. When I post the video, I'll go ahead and I'll put the link to my Calendly right in the comments. Have a beautiful spring day, everyone. Bye.